boys and girls. This is Miss Belinda. I'm going to show you how to do a special craft on a canvas. This is a white canvas, and we have some blue, white, and red paint, and we have a special brush that we're going to use today, and our fork, and this is what we're going to make. This is called making fireworks on a canvas with paint and a brush. And it's really simple craft. You have to always make sure you have paper on the table too when you're doing any kind of craft so you don't make a mess, okay? But this is what we're going to make today. So you're going to start with your canvas. Okay, this is your plain white canvas, and you can get these anywhere. They have them at Michael's, they have them at Dollar Tree. Same thing with your brush, you can get that at the Dollar Tree. Of course, everyone has a fork in their kitchen. And you can get your blue, red, and white paint either at Dollar Tree or at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, and make sure you have your paper on the table so you don't make a mess on Mom's kitchen table. I do my crafts in the kitchen, and I always put paper on the table because I don't want to mess up my kitchen table either. Okay, so we're going to start by putting our brush. Let's see, what color should we start with first? Maybe we'll start with blue. I'm going to start with blue. So you're just going to go around in the blue paint. You don't need a lot of paint because it's a very simple craft. You don't need a real lot, and it goes a long way. Okay, so you're going to go around with your blue paint. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And you can go anywhere you want on your paper here. I'm sorry, on your canvas. I'm just going to go in different spots. And you can make it big, you can make it smaller. You can go anywhere you want. But you want to go in a circle. So like, you want to go round and round in circles. Okay. So I'm going to do the blue. Okay, and if you put a little bit too much on one, you could take it and put your brush in there and just go around, and the brush will actually pick up the color from where you put it in case you put too much in one spot. Okay. So you don't need a lot of paint, just a little dab. If you need more, you can always put it on your paper plate. I use a paper plate so then I can just throw it away. Okay, so here is my blue. Oh, it's looking pretty. And I'm going around. And this reminds me of fireworks up in the sky. Okay, so this is how far we got so far. Here is my blue. Okay, so now you don't have to worry about washing your brush or anything. You just go along on your newspaper here and get any extra off that you have. There shouldn't be because you didn't put a lot on. And now we're going to put it into the red paint. And you're going to try to get as much on the bristles as you can. Okay, so I'm going back and forth, and here is my red paint on there. I have to get a little bit more, I think. Okay, so now you don't even have to let this dry. You're just going to go right over with the red paint. And you're going to swirl it all around just like fireworks in the sky. You know, when you go to see the fireworks displays, which I don't know if they're going to have very many this year, but when they go up in the sky and they explode, they go all over in the sky, and it looks so beautiful, like big stars exploding in the sky. Okay. See, and I have, wow, this is coming really pretty. This is even prettier than the one I made the first time. Okay, I'm going to put a little more paint because I have a little more I want to put on this one. I'm just going to go around and around and around. It looks really pretty. You want to make sure you distribute it very neatly. Try to keep it on your canvas. And you're going round and around. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so now this is what we have. So there's the red and the blue. And notice I don't have any on my hands. I'm really careful. And now I'm going to go into the white paint. Okay, I'm going to try to get it onto my brush very gently. Just go on your plate like this, around, and pick it up off of the. Okay, so here now I have the white paint on there. Now I didn't take the other colors off because you don't want to wash your brush until you're totally done with it. Okay, so now I'm going to put some of that white on top. Oh, and that looks really neat. It's blending in with the red and the blue, and it looks really neat. And when I show you the last part with the fork, that is really pretty to see. Okay, I'm going to go round and around very gently, very gently. Because you want to try to make it look like it's exploding all the different colors. Go round and around, round and around. And if you notice that you have a little bit too much, you can go back and get a little more. If you have red left over, you can put some red in there too with the white. Okay, so look now what we have. Okay, so now you have blue and then white, or blue and red and then white. Okay, so now you're going to take your fork, and you see how you have, these are called the tines of the fork. They're the sharp edges that you use to stick when you're going to eat your food. Okay, so you're going to take your fork and you're going to just scoot it around into your paint here, like a squiggly line. Okay, see how I did that? It's like a squiggly line. You can go squiggly, you can go back and forth, or just up and down like you're making M, capital M. Let me see, a little more squiggle in this one. But you want to have those squiggly lines. Okay, and there you go. Now, let's see. This is the one we just made, and this is the one, how it looks after it dries. So the one on this side here is the one we have to let dry. This is the one I made before, and I let it dry. And let's see. I could, if I want, I could even do this. I could make it look a little, instead of just round, you can make it look like it's really exploding and like spread out those colors a little bit. You can always do that before it dries. Once it dries, you really can't do much. But I'm going to make it look like there's really exploding on. Oh, now it looks like it's exploding. Look at that. Okay, so this is the one, like I said, we just made. This is the one I made the other day. See how they came out different? They're never going to look alike because it's just the way you use the brush, and if you go a certain way, one way, I looks like I might have started with the blue on this one, and I might have started with, no, I started with the blue, but it looks like once it dries, you'll see all the colors are going to show up. But let's just make sure we have enough squiggly lines in here with our fork. If they start fading, get your fork back before it dries and put those squiggly lines. I may not have pressed hard enough, I think, because when you do press, it takes a little bit of it off, and then you have to make sure you wash Mom's fork really good. because she's probably going to have to use it with her dinner. Okay. So, here you go. Now we just have to wait for it to dry. You can just put it in a safe place where no one will get it or put their hand on it, because if they do, they're going to mess it up. But that's what I did with this one. I put this one to dry, and it dried, and now I can touch it, and it won't come off at all. But if you do that to your other one that's wet, it will come off, and then you'll have a big mess. So I hope you enjoyed this craft today. I thought it was pretty neat. Very simple. Anybody could do it, any age. I mean, even if you're 3 years old, I think if mom was close by helping you, you can probably do it too. So I just want to say thank you for coming by for craft time. And now this week is going to be the 4th of July this weekend. So Thursday I'm going to be making some special 4th of July ice cream bar treats. So if you want to stop by and see how I do that, you can click on that link on the Palos Park Library website, and you'll be able to see me making the ice cream bars for 4th of July, and they really look so delicious. Okay, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.